Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we finally found an excuse to go back to a super old school way of playing Fire Fist. Now Fire Fist, their most recent support had tuners and synchro plays and all sorts of new spells, but we're going even further back, guys. We're going to the level 4s. We're using Bear, Gorilla, and then some other Rhino and Buffalo, but it's old school, revolving around Tensu, using Bear and Gorilla. Bear will send a card, a spell or trap that is fire formation to the grave to destroy one monster. Gorilla will send one of these spell or traps to the grave to destroy a spell card. He can bring a spell card out when he does damage. He can bring a spell card out when he destroys a monster. They're both 1600, but they get buffed up by virtually any of the fire form spells we have out there. Now these boys are a little stronger at 1700, but their effects aren't as good. You can send a face-up fire formation spell trap card. You can control one Fire Fist monster from your hand to your grave. Your attacking / attack monsters gain attack equal to the original attack of the monster sent to the graveyard. You usually don't have the stuff in your hand to really use that. Usually Karma Cut's eating up whatever you have left in your hand. So Rhino's just a level 4 boy out there to have. Same with Buffalo, but Buffalo's skill, you will use it. I have used it sometimes. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send a total of 2 Fire Fist or Fire Formation cards from your hand or face up on your side of the field to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your graveyard, only once per turn. That's totally doable. You have tons of Fire Form and Fire Fist cards, so if Buffalo's in your graveyard, he's probably coming back out. Now we're using balance. That way we're always going to have a Gyoko, which is super strong. Your opponent cannot chain whatever you're targeting to its silence. Then of course we have Tensu. That's the whole way we're doing these brand new Xyz summons. I probably shouldn't have Zubaba General because none of these boys are warriors, so he doesn't really do anything special. Maybe just 2 Delteros or 2 Gagaga Samurai. We also have 2 Gagaga Cowboy and 2 Utopia. But these boys get pretty strong even without your Xyz summoning. But it's like, you have a Tensu, 2 monsters, choose you want to destroy a monster or do you want to destroy a back row. Then you can Xyz and do some real damage. It works out pretty cool. We're using 3 just random fire formation trap cards. This one gives you about 1000 attack when you're using it on a specific monster. This one negates, you're unaffected by the effects of other cards, just all other cards in general. Pretty trollish, but it's just for 1 turn. And then we have this one, it just gives you some piercing and 300 attack. It's all really just stuff you want to use your Gorilla or your Bear for. Bear's one of the few Yu-Gi-Oh cards I actually still own in real life. It's pretty cool to be back here playing it. It's not the strongest deck, it's not the craziest. Xyz monsters aren't that strong to carry a whole deck yet, I'd say, but it does give them a little more interesting bite. It makes it a little more useful to use something like Bear or Gorilla where you can use their effect and then still utilize the monster as more than just a 1600 beat stick. So love an excuse to check out all these old archetypes, guys. It's great, and that's what Xyz are. So I hope you guys are enjoying it too, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Carly Carmine. Super random. We're going second. This deck obviously has second turn plays, even as balance. So we have a Gorilla, a Bear, and a Tensu. That's really the hand you want, because then you have all your options. So we're gonna Gyoko a back row. Fantastic first play. Hit that middle card. Tensu. Normal summon the Bear. Normal summon the Gorilla. We could get rid of the Tensu. We don't yet. We probably should have. Got hit with a wall of D. We could have used the Gorilla to destroy that wall of D, but we didn't because we weren't feeling a delay. It's no problem though, guys. He doesn't come after our monsters. That means we get to now use the Gorilla to destroy that Miracle Stone, and then we can just follow up with an Xyz summon. We bring out Gagaga Samurai. That's more than lethal. Remember that back row's hit with our Gyoku, so we're gonna finish this boy nice and easy. It would have been even smoother if we hit that wall of D the last turn, but what are you gonna do? We'll take out that Miracle Stone. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's Mokuba. Going second. No sleever map for our boy. Starting with 2 bears. Gyoku. Tenkin makes us immune to everything when we target. We're going to Gyoku that back row right there in the money slot. Now Tensu's going to give us 2 bears. And they're both going to be 1800. Said our Tenkin will be immune to everything. Here he karma cuts us, throwing away a Forbidden Chalice. So we're down to 1 bear, that's okay. Dark Magical Circle means it's Dark Magician, so we still have a card lockdown though, which is very crippling to a Dark Magician. Now we're able to hit him for another 1800. Only 400 more, and we've got ourselves a duel. Now remember, Cowboy can do exactly 400 as long as we get any Xyz summon off. Here he's using Magician's Rod into Illusion Magic. Hopefully he already searched the navigation. So we're going to really lean on Tenkin. Whatever he tries to Dark Magical Circle, we're going to be able to stop it. Here he's going to Magician's Navigation. Brings out Dark Magician. Now we're going to Tenkin. Gorilla, his Dark Magical Circle obviously doesn't work because we're at Tenkin. Then we go Tensu once again. Here comes the Xyz summoning. Now I could have done him dirty with Cowboy in defense position and just activated his effect and hit him. I was going to be a man about it and swing over him for 500 damage. But he scoops anyway, so great stuff, man. Alright, here we are facing Paradox Brothers. Going first. He's using an Alexis mat and a Plasma sleeve. Very interesting, both GX. We're going to start with a normal summon of a bear and a set of a Kaiko. Now this gives us piercing and 300 damage, not the greatest. Here's our boy with Mayakashi. Going for Mayakashi Winter, sends a Bacon Saver, goes into whatever this is, the wheeled Mayakashi, and then stops there, which is pretty weird. But we're going to show him what's up. Set a Karma Cut, play 2 bears, play our Kaiko, return that Kaiko, destroy that monster, hit him for 1400 each way. When bear does damage, he gets to bring out a spell from the deck, guys. So we have a Tensu follow-up, we have a Gyoku follow-up, even though we already had one. So we're just really all over this guy. Here he uses Mayakashi Returns, searches his graceful Mayakashi. But we're going to Karma Cut that girl at the cost of a Gyoku. Here he brings out the ice. Now he's going to Spectral Sword his level 3 with the 2 that brings out a 5. Don't know why he put him in defense position. We're going to Light Brigade. Nothing too useful but a Solitaire. Now we're going to play our Tensu. We have a Buffalo now, guys. Sadly, this monster's not going to stand up to our bear. Then we're going to go ahead and bring out our Gaga Samurai. I really was sleeping on this card. We're barely using him in this deck. It's been a while. But he does a good option for a massive amount of quick damage. Great stuff, guys. Alright, Yami Yugi versus Yami Merrick. Going first. White sleeve, purple mat. That's honestly pretty stylish over there. I see that. We're Spell Specialist. Or we're Balance. He's Spell Specialist. We got a Gorilla and a Bear. That's the combo. I want this just every hand. Works out great. Starting with Tensu, obviously. Here our boy Charge the Light Brigades his grass that's greener. Here he gets his Raiden. He got his Raiden up to 1900 and still didn't want to attack. It would have been a grave mistake, but he still didn't want to make it. That lets me down. Here he's doing Dinos, so when you send Quoltalus, I guess, you get to search an Evolution Pill. That's actually pretty cool. But he's using things like Survival's End and Babysaurus. So we get our Gorilla, we fall for his trap, destroy his Survival's End. That's just what he wanted. Now we use this trap, it makes him 2600 for a turn, him 1900 forever. We set a Tensu after he does damage, and we hit him for 1900. He already used Spell Specialist, so there's no Destiny draw. Now he normal summons Babysaurus. We already fell for his trap, destroying his survival's end for him. He tries to get our bear, but we get to play Tenkin, immune to everything. He still gets to bring out a dinosaur, but it's just a miscellaneousaurus. 1800's all he's got. We bring out a gorilla. Show our Tensu, so we're all super strong. Bear sends the Tensu away. Now we're just 2200 monsters swinging. We could even get over a Kiteroid. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's Arcana. We're going second, and we are going for a rank up. So, you know, I got a few wins in a row, but it's still not. I got a few losses in a row, too. So, I mean, it's give and take. But here are Bois Dark Magician. We're starting with a Buffalo, Tensu, Karma Cut. Light Imprisoning. I think I switched that out for Dark Imprisoning. This Light doesn't really do much, but Stellar Knights. So here we start with the Gyoko. We hit what we for sure know is a Navigation. Then we normal summon Buffalo, play our Tenso, so he's at 1900, easily swinging over that Magician's Rod. And eventually he just scoops because we locked down Navigation. He didn't have any other delay on anything, so one simple Gyoko and a Beat Stick is all you really need sometimes, guys. Gyoko's such a strong card, and everything just raises your monsters. Dark Imprisoning, had we at first turn instead of Light Imprisoning, it would have been a little stronger, and I definitely switched them out. Light Imprisoning, I mean, both of them aren't as good. Dark Imprisoning used to be really good when Invoked was everywhere and even helped against Black Wings, but right now it's just a little gimmick. You could probably switch it out. A lot of the traps, you don't need as many Fire Formation traps, I would say. I think the spells are more than enough. Considering to bring out Buffalo, you can do it from your hand. And yeah, we just need stronger Xyz monsters now, guys. Archetype specific Xyz monsters, stronger Xyz monsters, and these old archetypes are really going to be cooking. So it's been great stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.